All right, this is all of your individual assets, and there's no disagreement.
That's right.
And these are all of the shared assets?
Yes.
Is that correct? Well, that's a good start, because a lot of people try and hide things. Imagine that. Now, do you agree on the values of the shared asset? They're correct?
Yes.
All right. And you're going to split them equitably, which makes life easier. So I will take care of all the legal requirements. Now, what you have to do next is you have to make a decision on how to share custody of the kids, and then that's it.
It sounds easy when he puts it that way, doesn't it?
I want you to keep in mind that you want to like each other when this is all done. And I want you to remember what both of you have said to me. Now, obviously, you need time to talk about this, so I'll be in the garden. Come get me when you're done, all right?
Okay. First thing on the list is the IRAs.
Oh, well, I don't really care about the money. I mean, you can do whatever you want to with those, and I'll consent to it. It's really just the child custody that I care about.
You think you can trade money for Mara and Shane?
Oh.
Okay. First thing on the list is the IRAs.
Oh, well, I don't really care about the money. I mean, you can do whatever you want to with those, and I'll consent to it. It's really just the child custody that I care about.
You think you can trade money for Mara and Shane?
Oh, it's not a trade.
No, it's not.
No, because you can see them. But given the current situation, I don't think any judge in the country
Current
is going to
situation,
agree.
Reva? You gonna go over that old road again?
They saw what they saw, and you can't undo it.
Well, what about dodging flying glass, Reva?
It was a broken
Come on.
door. It had nothing to do with their emotional stability.
Really? Then why did Mara come running to me, citing domestic violence?
Because she's a teenager and wanted to wind you up.
Oh, I see. But when she goes to you, talking about stuff that I've done, then she's a wounded child.
No, I don't
Come
wanna
on.
go over this
You know,
again.
this is so typical. You drop a bomb like, oh, I'm going to keep the kids, and then you just expect me to deal with it.
And
There's
you
nothing
think
I
if
can
you
say
keep
about
making the
it.
same point over and over again, that it becomes truth?
Well, if you would hear me the first time, I wouldn't have to
Believe
repeat
me,
myself.
I hear you. I do hear you. I just don't agree. But you can't take that, can you? Because you're the most reasonable guy in the world.
That's
Good
right.
old, sensible old Josh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and fight fans everywhere, and welcome to Springfield Square Garden, marital fight capital of the world. Tonight, we have a rematch of the last battle of the century. Introducing Reva, Tulsa, Tornado Lewis. And in the other corner, Josh, the Rock Lewis. All right. I don't have to tell you that these opponents have met many times before, and they know each other's every move, so this should be a barn burner. I'm telling you, when the tornado blows through, the roof comes off. Babies end up on the top of phone booths on the other side of town. So the question is, can The Rock withstand that and stay on his feet? Will he have an asset left at the end of the night, or will the storm blow herself out? Tonight is fight night. We find out round one coming up.
I can't fight her. She's a girl.
Hey, if she goes for your wallet, you knock her senseless.
Don't back down. Don't give him any ground. Look, whatever you do, don't let him do the math, all right? All right, kid, come on, you got it.
And there's the opening bell. We are underway. They circle each other. They circle each other. They're feeling each other out right now. Reva's coming out a little stronger now with a flurry of blows. And she's working the body. Josh looks stunned, and he gets it. He catches Josh on the chin. It looks like he's on the hook for college education for both kids. But he's moving forward now. The Rock is striking back with a right and a left and a right. And now he's stalking her. She's a bit little. She's coming back into the middle of the ring. Oh, uppercut! But he's getting the tax deduction for the kids with good footwork. He comes at her again, and there is a jab, a right, and a right from Reva, and a right from Josh the Rock, and a right from Reva. Now there's a jab, a left jab, a left jab. Bobbing and weaving, joint custody, and now she's in trouble. She's bobbing and weaving, trying to get her the middleweight divorce fight game. Round 2 coming up.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Olivia's probably counting the days until the kids go away to college because the only reason she likes to spend any time with them is because she's trying to make points.
You don't know anything about Olivia. You just twist everything you see to fit into your idea of who you think she is.
Well, that's what you do, honey. Believe me, that's exactly what you do.
I'll tell you something, Reva. You've never been a bastion of stability in anybody's life.
Yeah? Well, at least I never brought anyone into our lives who tried to kill you, Joshua. You sure as hell can't say the same thing. You want to talk about your past track record with other women?
Sorry. I don't want to do this. I don't want to fight like this because it's awful.
You know, I don't think I've made a single mistake in my life that you don't know about, or that hasn't hurt you.
Or that I haven't triggered. You know, how can we know so well how to tear each other apart and not know enough about making each other happy?
It's not true, Reva. We've made each other happy before.
Wasn't enough, was it? And it's scary. It scares me.
Why?
How can someone love another person with every cell in their body and spend nearly their entire life with that person and have it not be enough? But, I mean, if we couldn't make it, then who can?
I'm fired, as in get out, don't call, we don't want you.
Well, what happened, Vince?
Actually, honey, it was that little tip you gave me. That was a hot one.
What?
The minute I mentioned Reva's past escapades with men, her reputation, that whole thing, temperature in the room dropped about 40 degrees. Then they both exploded. Josh fired me, Reva fired Ernie, and we were both out on our butts.
So what are they doing now?
After I left, who knows? Look, since I'm walking away with a 10 grand retainer, I'll give you a bit of free advice.
What?
I'm a professional at watching people split up. That's what I do. I've seen every kind of divorce and non-divorce known to mankind. You want my bet? Mr. and Mrs. Lewis aren't finished with each other yet.
Pilar just made me feel like the smallest person in the world, and I'm looking for a table to crawl under.
Yeah, well, you came to the right place.
Thank you. Oh, wow. Bad day at the office?
It's a bad day everywhere. Holly, you've lived in Springfield a long time, haven't you?
Yes, for a good part of my life.
So you would know a lot about everyone in town, right?
I guess. You learn about people.
Yeah, you think you can help me out?
I don't know. I'll try.
Tell me everything you know about Reva Lewis.